Sorry about breaking your ears right there. Hold up 1 second. Everything broke.
Pain pickle.
Alright, testing? Testing. You can hear me, right? Okay. Let me know if the sound is different. Everything broke. Alright, testing. Testing. Okay, we're good. Alright. It was louder and clearer. That's good. That's good. That's better than it being terrible. Alright, cool. Okay, thank you to Aname and Neoskel and Julian. Oh, Julian says it was smooth. Hey, that's good. That's good. Hey, I don't know what this is supposed to look like. You're still at the arena. Feel free to auto-extract and ready. Unstuck just freed me from the ether and plopped me into the arena. You cannot fast travel either. Oh, yikes. That is an extremely common bug. Dang, DE needs to get their game together. We need a T-pose emote? I mean, we already do in Discord. I don't know what you're talking about. You have a fish? What? A Duviri fish. Did everybody get a fish? Oh, I can't tell. Where are those pandas of diseases? Oh, yes, those were being yo at me with the torture neb redeem, I assume. Cavo Mink, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Unleash the pickles. Emote, not sticker? Well, that needs to be for when... Here, let's go over to streamers. We're adding new... what's it called? What is it called? Emotes. Emotes, new emotes Wow. Wow. New emotes happen whenever we get to new milestones with how many people are watching the stream at a given point. So if we can get like, I don't know, 150 people watching the stream or something like that, then we get access to more emotes. I'll have to check what the exact number is for that. I don't know it off the top of my head, but that is how to get new emotes. Alright, Shadowstorm, Scorch, Chaotic Jake, Sigurd the Beast, Calmage, What If Andy, Buddha Style, Frozen Scarecrow, and Cyprime. Thank you very much for placing units. There we go. Have is a Duviri fish. Okay. Okay, I mean, I can check my aquarium and see if I ended up getting it too. That'd be cool. I haven't...
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines. What is it called? I've seen glimpses of the fish. I've done moth fishing once, and I saw glimpses of the fish there. You can't really slow down to take a look at them, but from what I've seen, they do look really cool and really, you know, Orican Duviri bionic fish thingamabobbers. It's also kind of annoying that they don't really explain what the stuff in Duviri is. Like, is it a robot? Is it a automata? Is it a construct? Like, what's going on with it? They don't explain, and it's kind of annoying. Bionicle fish, we don't know. Maybe not. They probably are most likely like robots of some sort. Clockwork, we don't know. We don't know. All right, let's head down. Wait, no, how much time do we have on the stream? Yeah, we do have stream time. All right, cool. Their dream/storyfish. Wow, way to suck the joy out of the thing, Neoscal. I mean, you're probably right. Okay, you're right. They don't need to have mechanics for working dream/story fish. You're right. You're right. Alright, let's slap this guy down because I need to kill people. And there we go. Oh, Julian's heading out? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Julian. Thanks for helping out. I appreciate you not skipping the cutscenes. It was cool to see it. I had not seen... I hadn't seen the last cutscene before. I did see the first one on the dev stream. Because they showed it off there. But I didn't stick around long enough to see the last one. I legit thought you destroyed the aura worm. I don't know why you don't do that. It's kind of weird. Okay. Void Twisted Fantasy Fish sounds about right. Alright, cool. In that case, so we do have to do a D&D story time. We do need to check and see who else is called dibs. Let's see. Bobby has called dibs. Calmage has called dibs. Let's see. Neoskull. No, Neoskull's in the party. Never mind. So Bobby, Calmage. Nami's in the party. Scorch. Bobby, Calmage, and Scorch have dibs. And so they're up next, assuming that they are still want to do it. Almost done with this bounty. That's fine. I still need to do a D&D story time in between here and when that happens. So there you go. The leather has turned pink. Lovely. You'll drop and they can rejoin. All right, sounds good. All right, let's do a D&D story time. So we can continue on with the story that we started earlier today, which, here, let me turn on some background music since we're not going to be AFKing in Warframe. We'll just AFK here, and you can see the progress of Stream Raiders. So the continuation of that story is, so we knew, so for the people who are joining us new and weren't around for the first half of the story earlier today, basically, the Oathbreaker Paladin who ended up creating my Paladin character, who is a suit of animated armor that is basically being powered by a soul that is fused to it. So the sick and twisted person who created that is now leading an army of zombies and iron golems into a city and taking it over. And we stopped the army, sort of. So phase 1 destroyed the army that was entering the city. All the remaining army was holed up in a little citadel inside the city. And so stage 2 was going to happen the next morning. And we were going to send all of our forces to break into the citadel and eliminate the remainder of the army. You thought you were going to AFK in open world for stories? I mean, I can, but that would be leeching. Like, you want me to leech off of the goodness of others in open world? I mean, that would be up to Bobby and Scorch and who was the last one? Calmage. Bobby, Scorch, and Calmage. If they wanted to join and do bounties and let me leech off of them. No, I would be leeching because I'd be sitting in open world and telling a story. You can load up solo if you wanted. Nah. I'll stick to the Stream Raiders screen. That sounds like effort that I gotta do. Gotta log into the game and choose a frame and choose a weapon and then go into the thing and yeah. Anyway, so the army is holed up in the citadel, and we know that my character's quote-unquote dad, as they've been referring to him all campaign, is leading it. We also know that one of my quote-unquote brothers, another suit of armor created by him, is helping him out there, and he also has a very powerful necromancer. So what we do is we have that cubic gate that we use to summon the armies, right? The armies and the demigod and the X-player mystic. And we are able to use that to say the name of the father and pull him through the portal and then immediately close it behind him before he can go back through. So we're like, all right, cool. As soon as the forces advance on the Citadel, where is the background music? Why isn't it playing? I don't understand why it's not auto-playing anymore. This is really weird. I do need to invest in a different music player. You're abandoning, you got bugged in. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. I'll send you an invite as soon as I'm done with D&D Storytime. Which shouldn't be too long, I hope. So, where was I? Oh, yes. So we figured as soon as the attack is launched on the Citadel, we will pull him through with the cubic gate and make it so that he can't command the armies and they'll scatter and they wouldn't be able to follow his orders because he's not there to give orders. So since we're pulling him through to us and setting up the battle on our terms, we booby-track the heck out of it. So we find an abandoned warehouse, go into its basement, and we set up so many booby traps. We get a cage. We hang the cage from the ceiling with a normal rope, just normal non-magical hemp rope or whatever. We have spikes on the floor jutting up. We coat the spikes with purple worm poison. And then we have the wizard character, the wizard that I'm drawing, the little blue quickling guy. We have his character give 3 beads of fireball to his familiar. So the idea is, familiar flies over the cage, drops the 3 beads of fireball. They explode, they burn the rope. The cage falls onto the spikes, purple worm poison. 2 of those beads of fireball are wild magic fireball. And also we have caltrops, also coated in purple worm poison. But we couldn't figure out a way to get the caltrops in the cage without them falling through the holes in the cage that the spikes were going to go through. Thank you for the blessings, Iname and Neoskull and Orc. Thank you kindly. So we figured we would have the sorcerer cast catapult on the caltrops at the guy with the purple worm poison. And then we had everybody. Then one of my brothers prepared heat metal for him because he's always wearing super buff, thick armor, right? Because duh, he deals in armor, or he makes iron golems. He makes suits of animated armor. He's, Oathbreaker Paladin. Obviously, he's gonna be wearing full plate. And then my character readies a magic item that he bought a long time ago, a lot of sessions ago, about maybe 20 or so sessions ago. There is a magical shop in a demi-plane that is in every town that they have been to that sells hack magic items, basically. So, candles of invocation with 30 seconds left. And, bowls of create water elemental, except it's create air elemental. So you fill the bowl with air. How does it work? Probably doesn't. And all sorts of really, really powerful magic items that have just been absolutely demolished and aren't really that valuable anymore. Basically his magic trash, and he sells it at exorbitant prices and makes it out as if they're the full magic item and stuff. So yeah, every time we go to a city, the Quickling Wizard just automatically makes a beeline for a shop and just buys him out and nags him and causes him pain and havoc and stuff. Anyway, one time while he was there, he spotted a wand of Otto's Irresistible Dance with 3 charges left on it. And it doesn't recharge charges, you only get 3. So my character saw that and he bought it, thinking, alright, this is it. This is how I'm going to defeat my father. He was going to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance, which is no saving throw. You just start dancing. And while you're dancing, you have, everybody gets advantage against you. You get, disadvantage on all sorts of, saving throws. It's, a pretty great spell. And, yeah, we were going to have him start dancing in the cage. on top of the purple worm poison spikes that are jutting out of it, while he's on fire from 3 fireballs. So everybody had stuff prepped for this guy. It was pretty crazy. And so we implement the plan. As soon as the armies march on the citadel, we summon him through in full plate armor, just as we expected him to be. All of the things go off. Fireball happens. Only 2 of the fireballs actually hit him due to shenanigans. But he takes wads of damage from that. He falls into the purple worm poison, and it turns out he's not actually an Oathbreaker Paladin. He's also a Death Knight, and he's also turned himself undead from his time in the Shadowfell. And undead have, I believe, resistance or immunity, probably immunity, to poisons. So that was some expensive purple worm poison that we didn't affect him. Luckily, we didn't buy it. We looted it from a purple worm. The purple worm poison is also really potent, like, deals lots of damage and whatnot. So yeah, we do all our stuff. I cast my spell, and as soon as I cast it, the magic wand that supposedly had 3 charges left shatters in my hand because it actually only had 1 charge, and when it gets expended, it shatters because we bought it from a hack and he lied. And yeah, everything goes up. Everyone casts their spells, and when the smoke from Fireball goes off, he's standing there, impaled by spikes, not dancing, and a wall of force is in front of him. And yep, a little slip of paper flutters to the ground in the remnants of the shattered staff that says all sales final. Yeah. Turns out he cast that right before I did my spell, and he didn't get surprised. I don't know how, yeah. So I didn't end up hitting him with the spell. It was very sad. But yeah, so we start the battle in earnest. Everybody's doing stuff. Everyone's being pretty crazy. My character's brother goes up and like stabs him a couple times, all dramatically. And then it's my character's turn. And oh right, no, it's not quite that yet. So first, he starts fighting a little bit, and then he steps out of his armor, and it turns out that the armor he was wearing wasn't actually armor. It was another one of my brothers. So, yeah, a suit of animated armor steps out from right next to him and starts battling alongside him. So we got 2 people attacking there. So when he was taking all this damage from our booby traps, it was split between him and the suit of animated armor. So he took a little less damage than before, or than we expected him to. And then he also takes out the bowl of summon air elemental. And he uses it to summon something that is absolutely not an air elemental, probably some sort of ghost creature that turns invisible and starts attacking us too. And also he opens up a little container that he has, and and smoke comes out of it, and an iron golem shows up next to him. So like, he was prepared. He had 3 minions with him. I don't know why he was so prepared. He was probably just really paranoid. But yeah, he had 3 minions with him. And oh yeah, also he knew we were alive and kind of gunning him down. He didn't know when we were gonna attack him, so whatever. Anyway, my character goes up to attack him. And my character is like, all right, cool. Did the villain ever say hello to my little friend at any point during this? No, he didn't. He did not. He was much too dramatic and edgy to do that. Come on, Oathbreaker, Paladin, Death Knight, not zombie, undead character. Of course he's way too edgy to do that. But my character goes up, and at the beginning of the battle, before we summoned the guy, he activated my absolutely busted magic item. So this is a magic item that was given to us by that demigod of like muscles that I mentioned earlier, and it had an effect where it had 10 charges, and it had 3 different abilities it could cast, but the charges never refreshed and never came back ever. So I was using it super sparingly. I had this thing for like 80% of the campaign. No, that's a little generous. 70% of the campaign. And at this point, I'd only used one of its charges. Like, I had been super sparing with this thing. But it was absolutely busted. It was a +4 Warhammer. 60% of the campaign? Maybe. And one of the abilities it has, it costs 2 charges. No, 1 charge. Costs 1 charge, but it doubles all of my strength, charisma, and there's another stat that it buffed. Hold up, I got it right here. Strength, constitution, and charisma. It doubled it. And I was a level 12 paladin, so I had 18 charisma, and 18 constitution, and 16 strength, because those are the stats a paladin needs. And so yeah, I got really ripped. So all of my attacks are dealing crazy amounts of damage. So we have that going in play. And then we also have a thing, so I rolled to attack. And I got my first attack roll was a crit. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm smiting this. Of course I'm smiting this. Level 3 smite, because that's the highest I can go. And he is undead. So smite deals extra damage against undeads. And then I'm going to use the other ability from this magic weapon that multiplies your total attack by 5. So my stats were doubled. Level 3 smite. That dealt a lot of damage. And I rolled really well on my attack rolls. Like, incredibly well. And then after everything was calculated, we took that final number and we multiplied it by 5. And I ended up with 475 damage. So, yeah, my character takes this magic weapon, channels the power of the demigod through it, swings it down, vaporizes this boss, who was admittedly already low because of all the traps that we had inflicted on it. But this was my first turn against him. My first attack roll against this guy. With a crit. 475 damage. He vaporizes. Like, literally vaporizes. And the shockwave of the attack hits everybody who is standing behind him with, like, 17 force damage or something like that. Like, everybody had to, like, roll a dex save to see how much damage they would take from just, like, the shockwave and shrapnel that was flying out from my attack. Yeah. After that, of course, you know, I had to turn to the suit of armor that was standing nearby and go all Inigo Montoya on him and tell him, drop your sword. And he immediately surrendered. Immediately. Yeah. And that is how we vaporized this boss that we had put a ridiculous amount of planning into. And yeah, it was a big deal for my character. There you go. That's the story. Alright, if Bobby and Calmage and Scorch still want to do this, let me know. Otherwise, I can grab somebody else from the dibs redeems. Let's head over here. How much time do we actually have in Stream Raiders? I should probably check. Well, I can't even tell. Stream Raiders, we have 10 minutes. That should be enough to do another worm, right? Yeah, we're totally fine. Let's pause that. You're still down? Alright, awesome. I'll send you an invite. Going straight for the worm? Yes. Yes, sir. Calmage says no thanks. Alright, cool. So, let me see. Who is up next? So, mark D&D story time as complete. So there was Scorch, Neoskel. Alright, so it's Scorch, Neoskel, and Bobby. If Scorch still wants in. And if Neoskull wants in. There's Scorch. And Neoskull. And Bobby. It failed? Okay. Sounds good. We'll just load up and take a look at our weapons. Joy. I might have to re-invite once we load in. I'll just do that. Oh, Julian's heading out. Oh yeah, that's right. Julian already said that. I'm very forgetful. You already know what disappointment awaits me? What disappointment awaits you? Oh, you mean for your frame choices? Oh, it's giving me Geyer again. Excral Umbra, Yoreli, Rhino Prime, and Geyer. What's a better nuke frame? Probably Geyer, I guess. Do I even have a build for her that's actually good? Yeah. I mean, that's not that good, but it's better than nothing. Alright, let's see. Cerberus. Harpack. Oh, no. Let's go with the Cerberus. I don't think I have a build for this. No, I have nothing, apparently. Let's go. Karist again? No, thank you. Siam. So I don't have that one, so it's automatically... Oh, Cyanoid Gamma Core. Dual Toxicist? Wait, what? This is a thing? It is apparently a thing that I own. What is this weapon? Where did it come from? What? Oh, it's this weapon. Oh, it's just closed right now, and I didn't recognize it as closed. Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. I have it for sure. Yeah, let's go Cyanoid Gamma Core. I'm pretty sure that has a couple Forma in it. Yeah, there we go. It's not up to date, but it's got Forma. It was better than nothing. Alright, who we got? I got everything. Oh, right. Parkour. Headshot. Status. Let's go with this one.
She knew what would make people happy.
People go through? Yeah, I think people went through.
There's no excuse for
it came out with Inaros? Wait, what? Like, it's not Inaros's weapon. Oh, hello. Disable security. What does that mean? Oh. Oh? Oh, is this a puzzle?
Not everyone is strong enough to confront the darkness within. Are you going to keep putting it off? Or are you going to
Oh,
take
this is
action?
probably like a puzzle. Oh, I should probably not do this right now. Oh wait, no, there's only one thing down there. What is this? This is a nothing. Oh, it's a complex puzzle? Alright, cool. Let's not do it then. Thank you for letting me know, Neoskull. Alright, cool. I'll not do that then. Alright. Moving on, moving on. Purge the darkened area of Luminous. Where is the objective? Objective is this way. Wait, and now the objective is gone. Lovely. Don't you love it when that happens? Enter the Undercroft. Okay. Let's go.
From the truth. Nothing but joy mattered.
I don't think I've been on this little mini island before. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Or if I did, it was during the quest and I had no idea of my surroundings. Actually, I don't know my surroundings very well at all in this game mode. Yeah, people were telling me that the background that you fight in the Undercroft changes according to the not element, emotion, but clearly it's not the case. It looks exactly the same as it always does. Oh, that's pretty. Like a little swirly twirly. Cold with guaranteed status.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox.
Let's do this.
Kill the enemy.
Alright, so I don't remember her abilities. Okay. Okay, that's for 1. The 2 is manually detonate it and it pulls people in. Make a better version. Oh my goodness. It's not too bad. Alright, Cyanoid Gamma Core does stuff. So this does a thing. Oh, Oculus! Hello, Oculus! Hey, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. The skeletons have invaded. Hello to Oculus. Hello to Space Resident. Hello to... Who's this other person? Vic Cossack. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Oh, arms. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a good one. My name's Nebulux. It's a pleasure to meet you guys and have you guys here with us. If you guys haven't checked out Oculus, he's obviously a cool person. You knew that, right? Everyone here already knows that Oculus is a cool person. Now go follow him. Go follow him now. The end. Alright, we are doing some Warframe. We are trying to get to the Aura Worms. I did them for the first time today. It's very exciting. Very cool. I like the cutscenes. Very simple. I was surprised at how simple it was. Like, I was expecting something super complex and convoluted, and it's pretty straightforward, honestly. Obviously, people have been telling me that Steel Path is different and has more stages, which is neat. I'm looking forward to that. People are also saying don't do Steel Path until you've maxed out intrinsics. I'm probably gonna have to look at the loot pools of Steel Path and normal and see what the difference is, because it's like, well, if you've maxed out intrinsics, why would you need to do Steel Path, right? Oh, never mind. It's over. People are saying stuff. Playing Half-Life 2. Ah, the boat game. Don't let Half-Life 2 fool you. They call it a shooter, but it's actually a boat simulator. And the boat simulation is the worst boat simulation you're ever going to find across any video game ever. It's miserable. Drifter, efficiency, crit melee damage. Let's go. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. Ripperoni. Where are we going? Reconnect power lines. Oh, so over here. I probably shouldn't have got off my haunts. Somebody already get this one? Somebody already got this one. Alright. Well, there's more power lines over here. Somebody already got them. Alright. Teamwork. Yay! And by teamwork... Oh, there's a third one. It's this way. Oh, that's already connected. That one is not yet connected. Or is it still pointing? It's pointing that way. Follow the blue line. Oh, it's connected to that one. That one's connected to... Oh, they got it. Huzzah. Brother has convinced you to update and relaunch Warframe. Hey! Nice, nice.
Mathilla's plans were failing.
Very nice.
But she put a brave
You've
face
only
on
been
it.
doing Steel Path.
With a whistle, she
Ooh,
went
so this
back
is
to
probably
work.
going to be just easy mode for you.
The Undercroft is
More Pathos clamps, basically. Okay, okay. It's one level, Neb? What's one level? The boat level? No, it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back. There's not one level. It's like a bajillion levels. Boat segment is good? Wow, look at you guys trying to lie to me. Bold-faced lies.
Endurance is defiance. prove you can endure
What about the
the
cars that you have to
It's
drive?
most
Car
oppressive.
uses same movement as boat. You drive so many cars. Oh, the car. Okay, cars count as boat level. Come on. They use the exact same movement system, and it's also busted and terrible. All right, what am I doing? Crit melee, killing enemies restores health. Sure, we'll do this one. That one's nice. That one's nice. That one's nice. That was nice. Let's just do this one. Alright, cool, we're good. Car equals boat. Yes, yes, they're both terrible. What am I doing? There's so many car and vehicle levels in Half-Life 2, and they're all the worst. Other than that, it's a great game. Needs less boats and cars. Vehicle.
Are you
there
sure
you
about
go.
that?
Yes. Yes, I am, Orc. I've been wanting to do another playthrough of Half-Life 2 on stream, and I haven't because of the boats and the cars. There we go. You guys have some fun times. That's barely damaging them. I wish she had quote commands. What would a quote command do? Well, what does that mean? Yeah, I mean, I have Nightbot. If you guys want something implemented, just let me know and I can implement it. The reason why a lot of stuff is not implemented isn't because I don't want it implemented. It's because I literally don't know how to do that. No, it's not that I don't know how to do it. It's that I don't know what options I have. I don't know what's out there. Alright? So if you have a command that you want, bring the fact that it exists to my attention, and I can implement it. Playing a mod for